Hey, it's me, ProJared. Welcome back to Max Gentleman Sexy Business. I'm keeping that business just rolling. Today, there'll definitely be dates. I'm about to swap in this money or the gold to extend some time. Party back there again? I might as well. It's free real estate. I just recruited up her mustache power, so she'll get you in more dudes over there. Alright, there's 100 gold. Alright, here you go. Buy me some time. It's 200 gold for the next one? Damn it. That sucked. I really thought it was gonna... I don't know why I thought that. I thought it was just 100 gold per extension. That's a lot. That's gonna be hard. Who would I like to accompany me today? Pip. Oh, don't fuck this up. 10? Can I double down? 19, perfect. Hold.
What?
Yes! That should give me... I don't even have to give her the flower. That means... Boop, boop. Does it roll over? Date time with Pip. Date 3 with Pip Whipple. Boss, the strangest thing has happened. A number of guests have gathered themselves in the acoustitorium. I would have told you sooner, but I had to make tea cakes for everyone. They all claim to have received threatening letters in the mail telling them to assemble here. I got a look at one letter in question, and it was on the most adorable stationery. It had a little hamster and bunny stamps all around the margins and a frilly lacing. Wait a second, we don't have an acoustitorium. I believe I can shed some light on this mystery. I had my construction company rebuild your acoustitorium in a jiffy, as we will be needing just such a venue tonight. Indeed, it was I, Pip Whipple, amateur detective extraordinaire, who asked everyone to gather here. For you see, I've solved that crime we were investigating. The crime of... murder? Mistress Whipple, when did you arrive? Oh no, I didn't make enough tea cakes. Worry not, I'll have this case closed in no time. Let us make haste to the acoustitorium where I shall make my long-winded and dramatic reveal. With your help, of course, boss. Once Business Maid leaves the room, Pip pulls you close. Hey, listen, this is my first time doing this, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not 100% confident in my conclusions, so if you could back me up in there, that'd be a big help. Just remember, the more dramatic you make it, the more legal it is. Right. We call that the Twitter defense. I believe in you. We got this. Thanks. Just make sure I don't make a fool out of myself out there. Also, I'm going to need you to put in this Inverness cape and hold this pipe while we work the room. Thank you kindly. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Does the pipe blow bubbles? Of course. Fun. You escort Pip to the accusatorium. Accusatorium, that's... As you look around the room, you see a rogues gallery of potential crime committers eating tea cakes. Each one of Pip's initial suspects is present. Max, Penny, Gunn, Bonbon, Vlad, Summer, Sinterklaas, Fanny, Samuel, Vicky, and Antoine. I've gathered you all here today because, as you may know, many days ago at this point, somebody did a murder at one of these fancy parties we all attended. And furthermore, I have concluded that the murderer is in this very room! The room gasps at the appropriate time. Now, if you would at all indulge me, I shall begin to unfold the events of that evening. While interrogating the serving staff, I came across a curious series of clues. You see, apparently the victim was in a heated argument just moments before they were found dead. And what's more, I have several key witnesses who all corroborate being the one of the people arguing had blonde hair. Antoine Cardmeat has golden hair. Fanny Shufflebottom also has blonde hair, but so is Samuel Finch. However, only one of them is not an employee of mine, and I don't think it'd be good business to go around accusing of one of my own employees of murder. Antoine Hardmeat! What, me suspicious? No, you misunderstand. I'm always nervous and pale and sweating. See, normal, definitely not suspicious. Yes, that's who I would have expected as well. Except, after I broke into the local coroner's office, I discovered something quite strange. It seems the victim's stomach contained a blood wig! Ate the wig? Wait, why did he eat the wig? I suspect the culprit used the wig to choke the victim, or at the very least tried to hide the evidence. While this may seem like a dead end, it does prove one thing for certain. This crime was premeditated. The culprit deliberately brought a disguise with him to hide their identity. But that's not all. No, I've been saving more dramatic twists. You see, a horse witnessed this crime. What a shocking twist. Also, your tea cakes are ready. Now I'm monologuing. I've spent all my free time training this horse to respond to yes or no questions with either one clap or two. She was the most adorable witness ever. Her testimony revealed the killer was most likely female. Everyone gasps and look around the room suspiciously. And that's not all. A homeless man was sleeping in the alley the night of the murder. While he did not witness the crime, he did see the culprit fleeing the scene of the crime. He described them as a petite-chested person. Well, that's sort of a strange way to describe someone. Correct. However, if we pair this testimony together, who among us is a petite-chested female? Pip. I hate to point it out. You. No, you can't pick me. Pick someone else. Fanny or Summer? I don't know. Neither one of them are really that petite. Fanny? I don't know. Oh, how fun! Is this the part where we all pop our titties out and compare sizes? I've never been to a sleepover before. Yeah, that happens all the time at actual sleepovers. Right, ladies? Obviously, that's just a thing that happens and is very real. For the last time, this isn't a sleepover, it's a murder mystery. But all the evidence alone wasn't enough to convince me. No, in fact, it was my next clue that truly gave me my strongest lead. At the scene of the crime, there was some writing in blood on the nearby wall. At first, I thought it was just a curious blood splatter. After all, it just said, Pisserellic. The killer is P, but not P. Now, that may sound like some nonsense, but upon looking across the street, I saw the victim's dying message to us in the reflection of a discarded mirror. We playing Danganronpa or something? It read, the killer is P, but they died before they could finish their message. Penny? Pip, your name also starts with a P. That's not a P, it's an unfinished B. Yeah, if the P is reversed, an unfinished B. I'd say that's a bit of a stretch, although it is quite of a clever mystery type twist. If I were a judge, I would believe it. Based on all of this, I think it's obvious who the real killer is. I believe my cohort and I are in agreement. It's time for the dramatic reveal. The killer is... I don't know. Still, maybe Bonbon? Because it can't be Fanny, otherwise the wig would make no sense. So, Bonbon? That's right, I done it! And as long as there are no further questions, I'll come along peacefully. You did it. You caught me. You would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for Pip Whipple, amateur detective extraordinaire. The generic police officers Pip hired to stand outside the room come in and cuff the guilty party, carting them off. Everyone claps. Pip beams. Wait, she works for me. You still have to come in tomorrow! We did it! That was awesome! Thank you so much for your help! Everyone finishes their tea cakes and bids you farewell. I can't believe I solved my first case! I think this is the start of something big for me! I think I'll open a detective agency. I could train that crime-witnessing horse to search for clues and I'll get a cool detective hat! It's just like my fanfic. Except the horse was a mouse. That's fine, it's fine. Mistress Whipple, I was just cleaning the room and it appears someone dropped this letter, and, well, I think you'll want to see this. Ah, more clues! Unnecessary, but I do love a good clue. She reads the letter aloud. Dear sir or madam, as instructed, you will at first deny your guilt, but if pressed, you must admit to the crime. You know what I will do if you don't comply. W? She was set up and forced to be coerced. Are you telling me this was all staged? I didn't actually solve it. I'm a fraud. Pip stares into the letter. Her hands visibly trembling. Tears begin to hit the paper. Oh, no. No. Hey, Pip. The mystery is afoot, yes? Pip sniffles and looks up at you with determination in her eyes. You're right. We can't give up now. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Thanks. I almost lost it there. When we crack this case, I'm going to be so famous that everyone's going to be begging me to solve their mysteries. Come to think of it, that letter's chock full of clues. I'll need to investigate further. As well, I suppose I should go stop those officers from imprisoning the falsely accused. Pip takes a moment to compose herself. No one gets over on Pip Whipple. I'll crack this case wide open. Thanks for your time, my trusty partner. Pip runs off to inform the authorities. So close to solving a murder. Student? Oh. Who's taking the photo though? That's not that lewd. It's just her done with a bath. And look, she's got a little definition going on her arms. She's, you know, petite, but got some muscle going on there. You know what? Let's see. So, student. Oh, that's adorable. I wasn't into the glasses part, but yeah, that's cute. I like that. Don't really see it as student. The student thing doesn't do it for me. But just being like, that's cute. I like it. I like the skirt. Got them thighs out. I like it. That's Pip now. Little more adorable, a little less extra on the street.
All right.
I still have $445,000. Got people coming back in a couple of days for trips. So not quite solving in the murder yet. Damn, so I can get her up to 5? That's nuts. Well, I got +1 afterwards. There's just a little blip in there. First, second, third. Okay, so there must be 4 and 5 dates. That's so much. I actually kind of wonder how much you can legitimately
I'll be in my room.
bounce around on how many people you can actually date around like that, because that might just take a long time and be forever.
I'm on it.
That's how you're supposed to play the game? Is anyone else play this game? Did you like focus one person and just try to get all their stuff? And then like start a new game to get another person? Or is it best just kind of go all at one? Oh, business opportunities reset, which means if we go to the office, it's now cheaper to get gold. So I should probably still focus on getting just a lot of these so I can exchange them in for
I'm done for now.
free gold tickets. Also, these reset. Well, we're still waiting on them coming back. I don't want to do the fight until we have like the umbrella and all that stuff ready to go.
All freshened up.
Great. Make some gold. Do I need... What's coming up this weekend? Oh, the merchants this weekend. Okay. Oh my god, loan due at the end of the month. That's still really scary. I know we got time to like get this up. Like, look how much money I'm making now thanks to Pip. I'm almost rich. 500,000? That's not cool. You know what's cool? 1 million. When we get 1 million, you know what's no longer cool? 1 million. We'll want more. That's what being rich is all about, right? Never actually satisfied.
Don't keep me waiting.
That too real? Fisticuffs.
I'm spent.
No, you're not ready yet. Damn it.
Ready for action. All right.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you also make
All
gold?
right.
Just to speed that up a bit. Boss, it seems that the opera shut down because the dancing bears have developed a taste for human flesh. Should we aid the police? We can't tolerate the insult to the arts. Let me teach those bears a lesson with my bare fists. Kind of awesome. We can lend them our best tranquilizer gun, but otherwise they shouldn't get involved. Or, those bears used to dance, but by the time I'm done with them, they'll sing. Let me go. Well, this one makes me lose a bunch of reputation. If I do get +1 hearts all around. I don't know. Damn it, I don't know. Fine, just give me more hearts with Pip. It's 2 hearts, not 1, 2. If that gets me that much closer to a date and solving this murder mystery, or really this mystery person who's coercing people into causing murders, but not really murders. We need to solve this. I'm very invested into the mysteries. And banging Pip, but mostly the mystery. Don't kink shame our foreplay options. Cheering crowds in the center. My morale's so bad. I want to get this maxed out. I want people to be happy working for me.
On break.
Alright, go rest. Oh, I used to have 500,000, but now I don't have any money.
Oh,
Damn it.
My pleasure.
Oh, I'm pooped.
Well, guess I won't be making much money while Pip is away, since she is my main money-making machine. Followed by... Yikes, like no one. Okay. Maybe it is worth training up everyone else to get a little bit more market share. Plus 32 market share? That's pretty good. It's got mustache wax. What was the uncommon cane? Increased damage in the town square. Those are good items, too.
Back at last.
Hey! We got an achievement! Travel 10 times and now the passport's available. What's the passport do? Increase the number of execs that can work in the same building and travel agents in the same station. Neat. Good. Also got that umbrella. Ow. Her phone has equipment. Can I replace one of these? Oh, I can! Oh, good. Good. Alright. Samuel, time for you to go traveling again, my good man. Increase money gain the trade building. We have 30%? Damn. 52 fisticuffs. $70,000. 17 gold. Rare monocle. You're coming back with the epic boxing gloves. That could be a lot of money. Level 2 love tonic increases... Sorry, what? Oh, nothing. It was just a love potion to make them love me more. And you can spend a little gold on it to make it come by faster.
I'm waiting.
That's all. Hey! Let's beat up this nerd.
There.
Do it!
Ready
Look at
for action.
their fist power is only 32. Yours is 200 something. There we go. Oh, you know what? Now that let's get Fanny out. Penny, you go in. Fanny, you deserve to be out here. And you can do some... Let's have you do some traveling. Epic boxing gloves are shipping. Fisticuffs tunic. Let's do the fisticuffs tunic. Go see the world. Have fun. Max is back.
Let's do it.
Might as well earn a little bit of cash since I am going through quite a bit of gold. Don't worry, Summer. In 2 hours, Pip Whipple will return. Who would like to accompany me today? Let's try Vicky. Would like me some tea? Shit. Black Strong Nun. You're a dark witch, so it's like the equivalent of dark coffee, right? Thanks. It could be sweeter, though. Oh, we got some, though. Oh, so if you don't even 100% it, you don't get any.
Sweet home.
Get in there and fight.
I'm on it.
So if you don't nail it, you don't get any, like, relationship points. That sucks. Okay. Mining industry. That's good for you. Recruitment in slums. You're not going to do that ever again, so put these boxing gloves on. You're fighting right now. But it's going to be for your training afterwards, but still. Cheap training to help her just beat the shit out of nerds. Come on. Forward, down, forward, punch. Get in there.
On break.
Oh, now she's got to rest. Don't worry, Pip Whipple's here to finish it up.
More. Understood.
Which looks like she is. It only hit for 25 back. She only got 300 people, but thankfully their damage is so low. You know, if their damage is that low, maybe I don't need to recruit as many people as I've been worrying about. I could just keep worrying about just out-damaging them.
I'm tired.
Yeah, Pip will finish him up. Cheering crowds appear. Oh, right in time for Pip. Perfect. 3 kills. You got it, Pip. Agreeable Dell's dancer. You shall fall.
There.
Surprise, we're here too. More. Show 'em the business end of your fists. Dead. Da 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 da. Bonus market share for Bonbon, which will help her get some much needed cash production. That's money. I want the cane. Let's see. Market share for her, not that exciting. Yeah, I'll probably go for this one next. In a hot second. Yes, now.
Ready for action.
Well then.
Yeah, so now she's making 4,600.
I'm on it.
More than Mr. Gentleman. All right.
There.
Since your training is now cheaper, you can get in there. 40% cheaper to train, right? Boxing ring training costs, yeah. That's great.
Ready for action.
Get real strong fists.
Okay.
Wow, Pip makes his money. Yeah. Oh, I saw you. Extra flour. I've got 3 flowers. Is anyone near flower limit? Not really. Because it was like, what, like 5 hearts at level 1 to get the first date with him? I could also just keep shoving it all into Pip. Full on commit to that. But there's so many other ladies. Net cash. So I currently have 4 people working out here. 2 in the office. 2 traveling. That good? I'm not sure. Alright, let's have you switch to making trade secrets. Oh. Well, it seems a group of thrill seekers is planning to break your world record for hat stacking? Should we send someone? Let's see. There's no way they could succeed. And there's no need. My epic hat stacking is unmatched. I'll definitely lose rep if I do that. Or if I send Vicky, perhaps I can go and give them a helping hand. It'll be more fun for you to break the record again if there's real competition. What? You want to go break my hat stacking record? Can't say I agree with that. Ignore them. I want to get battle maid or business maid another outfit. Oh,
I'm
you need to rest.
done for now.
As do you. So I took a reputation hit, but that's fine. Barbershop grooming costs. Increased losses. Gold production cost. Damn. Got some good ass items.
I'm done for now.
I could keep trying to increase my date level with Summer. Just to let her equip more items. Speaking of. This bread's not really doing much. I could just give you... Like, why increase my recruitment when I can just decrease the losses? Or wait till I get that cane to help her damage? Shoot, I don't know. I guess. Oh, she's in like prime fisticuffs position though. She's got a lot of power there.
I'm out for now.
I know. Damn it. Can I...
Okay.
I know you're not fully rested, but... Ooh, hello. Hello, stranger. I've got some high-class smut of summer. Okay. Summer's darling gives you a spanking. Sounds right. Oh, you look so mad to be here. That is an interesting bra. That's one of those like sexy, silky, see-through ones. I like the emerald here. That's a nice touch. Those are big nips. Fuck me up, Summer. Let's go. Summer's hostile takeover. I refuse. You refuse. I refuse to resign and relinquish my labor to you. In the resounding silence following this fearless declaration, two of the members dared to glance at each other, impassive. Another wrapped around her fingers against the gleaming mahogany desk where the board sat circled. Like sharks, Summer thought. Like sharks waiting to spill blood and let the frenzy begin. No, sharks are predators. Summer was a shark, relentless in seeking satisfaction, and the board more like lampreys. Scavengers, waiting for someone else to do the dirty work so they could feast on the pieces. With a swift smoothing of her skirt, Summer rose from her seat with absolute control. I refuse to apologize for what I've built, Summer continued. I refuse to apologize for what I've achieved. I refuse to apologize for my money or my success or my anything else you seek to take from me. It is a matter of the fact that executives are often replaced. There is no one here or anywhere who knows this industry as I do. I have built it with my own hands and my own intellect. I am entitled to the sweat of my brow and what it has earned me. Thank you, Atlas. Summer, drawled the woman, rapping her nails against the boardroom table. Your talents are admirable, but you have not yet even met your replacement. Any who would wrest from my grip that which I have made are no replacement for me, Summer boldly declared, raising her chin and staring her down her nose at the mooches assembled around her. You're being irrational, huffed one of the members. And selfish and arrogant, Summer scoffed with a wave of her elegant hand. All words assigned to those who refuse to be burdened by the illogical emotions of others in order to serve the others' demands. When faced with the extraordinary lack of reason from those who would not do but rather take, one must at times meet that force with their own. There was no work that was beneath her, and nothing she wouldn't do to protect that which she built with the strength of her own conviction. And if the board would not treat Summer as fairly as she deserved, then she would wrest that right treatment from them, by whatever means necessary. One last chance to prove myself then, Summer smiled, a shark scenting blood in the water. A lioness with a wounded zebra in her sights, a business executive by way of her own bootstraps, with carefully placed cameras ready to snap images of her company's board in such a state that they would never dare think to cross her again. What do you suggest? Summer's smile only grew as she lifted a hand to her blouse, and the first burl button slipped free. An opportunity to show my clever mind and skilled hands put to use. Another button came loose, and then another. To say nothing, she added, of my arrogant mouth. A nervous laughter rippled through some of the board members. The sound that came from others were less nervous and far more intrigued. Summer slipped the last button free and shrugged out of her blouse, shamelessly bare beneath. She turned to the woman beside her and tucked a finger beneath her chin. When I say that I will do anything for my company, Summer whispered, forcing the rest of the board to lean in close to hear her, I meant it. If Summer had any doubts this tactic would work, they melted away with the woman's moan. Their lips met in a heated merger, each vying in a visceral acquisition to claim more of the other. Summer's fingers pushed free of the woman's tidy bun, shaking out her silver curls as their kiss tangled deeper. Murmurs erupted in the room, and around them as Summers rested a hip against the table and then draped herself across it. Summer, what is the meaning of this? Declared a young man. Summer rolled onto her belly with a smile, beckoning him close with a finger. If the hard-earned fruits of my labor are not sufficient enough to please the board, then let me offer something juicier. As two hands belonging to two different takers ran up to Summer's strong thighs, she grasped the young man, demanding answers by his necktie. With a yank, she pulled him onto the table, taking as they take, greedily grabbing as they grab, fortifying what she built by reaching for his belt and tugging it loose. She spread her legs with a laugh and slipped a hand through his fly, drawing out the only decent construction he'd ever erected. Like scavengers circling around an apex predator, the members of board in that instant relinquished any claim to reason they pretended to have. Before Summer could so much as utter a knowing laugh, she was descended upon. All genders and a myriad of ages descended upon her with rough hands and gentle mouths, with greedy kisses and tender strokes. The pretense of their performative goodwill fell away as readily as their clothes. their greed transparent as they sat upon Summer's body, sprawled, willing and eager across the boardroom table. In one breath, her face was caught between a woman's thighs. In the other, her mouth was full. Her fingers were slick, her legs were slick. She squeezed, tugged, stroked, and spread. Summer worked as diligently at this as she had been building up this business on her own back. Nothing meant so much as honest work, and this was another form of it. And one more satisfying than the years she spent struggling up out of the secretary's pool. The moans of a dozen board members soon filled her ears in the room at large, loud enough that the snap of cameras, insurance, should they try to move against her again, began to click, click, click from the corners of the room. Summer would not be replaced, nor forgotten. Not here, not now, not ever. Well, there you are. Tasteful, naked, rich ladies. I was kind of hoping that more spanking and punishment was going to be involved in that, but still pretty good. All right. Meanwhile, she's back to fisting. That's going to do it for this episode. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought of all that, especially with that newest edition of Summer Smut.
I'm in tip-top shape.
Full of energy. Tip-top shape.
But of
All right.
course.
That's going to do it for me.
Roger.
And as always, thank you guys so very much for watching. See you next time.